How you doing? No hands. Just use that stick.
I'm stuck in a corner.
Well, you better move back and try something else.
Well, once again, it is time to take a nice walk in the woods. I want to take you back to last month, to June 2009. And you know that the beginning of June in the Chicagoland area would not be complete if not for the Lions of Illinois Foundation's 5th annual Walk for Sight. It has been my pleasure to cover this event all 5 years. On Sunday, June 7, 2009, Lions Club members and family and friends from Lions District 1J and throughout the state of Illinois gathered at the Danada House Equestrian Center in Wheaton, Illinois to walk a mile or two. This event was put on by the Lions of Illinois Foundation. The Lions of Illinois Foundation serves as the charitable arm for the Illinois Lions Club, running several events including this one, and of course, Candy Day. There was some fun activities such as walking as a blind person would and beat baseball, which is trying to hit a ball without sight, just a beeping ball coming toward you. Participants this year, as well as the last 4 years, had a chance to make their presence known by stamping a footprint and signing a banner. Of course, plenty of refreshments were available to walkers, provided by PepsiCo, featuring Gatorade products. For the second year, there was free hot dogs. All right, baby, all right. Hot dogs were grilled actually inside a cement truck, believe it or not, and manned by Bridgeview Lion Ray Jachim. As always, there was 2 trails, a gold trail and a purple trail. This year's footage that you are currently seeing came from the purple trail. But don't fret, gold trail lovers. We'll be filming on the gold trail next year. We alternate between the purple and gold trails from year to year. The entry fee for adults to walk was $20. Lions were also part of teams. Lions registered through their local Lions clubs. Each walker was also encouraged to collect at least $100 of donations or pledges. For high school students and younger, the entry fee was free, but they still were encouraged to collect at least $50 in donations or pledges. Also, teams belonging to service organizations could receive a portion of the money they collected to go to their individual Lions Club or other service organization if they qualified. Also, for the first year, this walk was part of several walks for sight happening all across the state of Illinois. Well, we're here at Danada Forest Preserve and Equestrian Center for the 5th annual Walk for Sight, the Lions of Illinois Foundation. And it's kind of exciting that Mike Kara Presents has covered all 5 years. And it's really fun to see how each year you do something different. The first couple of years you had a night walk. Now you do a walk a little bit earlier in the evening and afternoon. And with me, of course, is Executive Director of the Lions of Illinois Foundation, Mr. Van Stone. And Van, tell us once again all the good stuff you got going on today.
Well, as you can see, this is our 5th year, and of course we're walking on behalf of those who cannot see, and that's why it's dubbed a Walk for Sight. Excitingly, not only are we walking here, and this is the 5th time we've done it here, but we've actually, this walk through popularity has expanded. We just finished a walk last week as a part of this in the northern part of our area, and we have next week another walk in the down in the southern part of the state at SIU Edwardsville. So from this event, it is now expanded, and now we have 3, and next year we'll have 5 walkathons around the state, and our hope is that someday we will have statewide Lions Walking for Sight, and it all started right here at Danada, and you've been here ever since we started, and we're glad to have you.
Exactly, and again, you have all sorts of events, and we saw one of the years that you actually hit the beep baseball. That was exciting, and maybe this year if you want to take a swing.
I will take a swing. Every year I've managed to hit it, and I say that I own my kids because my kids haven't hit it yet. But I was a visually impaired child, so maybe I have an advantage for them over them, where they can see and I couldn't, so I can hit it. But at any rate, we have music, we have refreshments, we have an obstacle course over to your left, and so where we put a blindfold on and give them a cane, and we teach them how to go through an obstacle course as if they were blind. And so it gives a real, because that's the reason we're here, is to raise money, of course, for the programs for the visually and hearing impaired, but mainly our focus is on those. It's called a Walk for Sight, and we're very proud that we've been able to put on this thing for 5 years.
And it's exciting because, as we said, the past few years you've had Lions basically all over the state. This is put on by the Lions of Illinois Foundation, but you've got Lions coming from everywhere then.
We have Lions from Springfield. We have Lions from down at St. Jacobs. We have Lions all the way down in the very, very southern tip of the state. And from east to west, we have people here from Galesburg. We have people here from the Quad Cities. All Lions coming here to walk. Next year, as I say, we intend to have a walk out in the western part so that some of these people will have a walk closer to home, but they're all coming here right now and to see how we do it, and we're looking forward to next year too.
And one thing being here, it's always exciting, Van, when you could tell us about the Lions of Illinois Foundation. First of all, we'll start with our buses back. Last year, unfortunately, you had a screening, which comes first. But first of all, tell us about some, I guess you have different services there people could learn about the foundation?
The Lions of Illinois Foundation has a booth over here, as well as a couple of other organizations that deal with the visually impaired, who also provide services to our foundation, such as Spectrios, which used to be called Dikey, and the Illinois Eye Bank is also over there. We give space to them because they help the visually impaired, and they also assist the Lions in our mission of helping the visually impaired. And of course, you mentioned the bus. We're very proud of this. This is a relatively new bus. It's only been on the road a couple of years now, and we bought a brand new bus, and that's for the hearing impaired, but it's one of the services that we wanted to emphasize, and everybody can come through and get their hearing tested for free if they wish while they're here.
And one thing we do want to mention about the Lions of Illinois Foundation, you do this event, and of course, you put on Candy Day. So I think our viewers are interested to know that you do a lot for the state.
Year-round, we have a variety of fundraisers, but we also have 13 separate programs for the visually and hearing impaired. Candy Day is our biggest fundraiser, and we do that in October. And you'll see Lions out with yellow vests on, with little rolls of candy. And the important thing is not so much the candy, although we're more than happy to give it away, but that's about half our budget for the Lions of Illinois Foundation, which provides these 13 programs absolutely free to the people of our great state.
Okay, and finally, Van, we want to let everyone know that this particular walk has the two trails, the Gold Trail and Purple Trail. We want to let everyone know that half the crowd is going on the Purple Trail and half goes on the Gold. And is it any particular order? I mean, they don't get to choose what trail.
Normally what we tell people is if they want a flatter course, go on the Gold Trail. If they want a little hillier situation, go on the Purple Trail. Follow me, because I always take the hilly trail, and that's a little bit more challenging. But if you want to keep it a little flatter and a little easier, take the Gold. They're both 3-mile walks, but it's just a little difference in terrain.
Okay, and finally, can you tell us the Lions of Illinois Foundation's website?
Yes, it's www.lionsofillinoisfoundation.org. And it's very simple, and all the programs and services are listed there, as well as a lot more information about our foundation.
Okay, thanks so much, Van, and what you do, and we're going to have a great event.
And thank you so very much for being here.
Okay.